Hello Virgo, welcome to your mid-December 2020 reading. In this reading I'm going to start out by looking at you versus your person, trying to tell you how I feel like you're feeling versus your person's feeling. Then I'm going to go into a general read for you guys, a general career and finance read, or just a general read. And then I'm going to go into each sign, that's my cat, sorry. Each sign, Aries through Pisces, trying to tell you how I feel like each sign is feeling about you. And then I'm going to go into new love. Ooh, okay. Sorry if my cat's making noise. So let's start out with you here, Virgo. Okay. So in terms of you and your person, how you're feeling, I have, I kind of wanted these in the shot. Okay. In terms of you and your person, I have the Seven of Swords and then the Seven of Wands, which to me means both you could be feeling like you were betrayed or possibly that this person was sneaking around on you. The Seven of Wands meaning you're willing to have the conversation, but you know it may end up in a fight. Maybe you feel as though you're kind of upset at this person at the moment here. Wow. Okay, Virgo. So I have the Seven of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Devil card all on your end, but I do think that it could have to do with you feeling like this, feeling as though you've been possibly manipulated, possibly in a bad connection here, possibly with someone who's sneaking around. But I have the Eight of Pentacles, which means maybe although this happened to you for a lot of you, you're focusing on yourself and your money. And then the Fool card in reverse. You're not willing to be a little spontaneous or carefree about this. I think you're actually pretty serious for some of you in this. And by serious, I mean you're not like, okay, let's just play it by ear. Let's see. I feel like especially with all these cards that I see here in terms of possibly a bad connection or a toxic connection or a bad link or someone sneaking around, I feel like you're not in a headspace to where you're like, oh, let me hear this person out. Like I said, I feel like if you were to hear this person out, it would end up in a fight for a lot of you. Okay, in terms of this person, they have possibly gone a new sort of, what's the word? Like perspective on the matter or seeing things from a different lens lately. They're willing to sacrifice more than you are at this moment in time. But for some of you, they could have shown this Ace of Cups in reverse, meaning they weren't very emotional with you or kind of turned away from you emotionally in a way. Could be repressed or maybe they just hold back. So I don't want to like slam the cards on the table. So they have some really big worries. I think maybe that's why they're not opening up to you, Virgo. For a lot of you, they have some serious commitment issues here or just issues that are very deep-seated with the Moon card in reverse. They could also be keeping some sort of secret here. I think they're very hurt. Ten of Swords. They could be feeling betrayed, hurt. Queen of Cups, they still have empathy for you though, and they still care, despite the situation. Whoops. Yeah, Four of Swords. So Virgo, they're wanting to say their piece and they're wanting to have a conversation where I feel like you're not as willing to have that conversation. Like Fool card in reverse is very opposite from the Hangman in the upright. Like kind of different mindsets to where this person is willing to maybe have a conversation. But like I said, maybe Virgo, this person hurt you too much so you're not willing to hear them out for some of you here. That's just some of you. This is just the general that I'm getting. I feel like they could have kept stuff from you. And like I said, I feel like this is a bad, they could be dealing with addiction problems, sexuality problems for some of you Virgos. Yes, that's what I have for your guys' general read there. in terms of your person, or not general read, but you versus them reading is what I like to call it. The untold messages of the heart. So this person's worried that you're giving up on them. It says, don't give up on me yet. I'm scared to lose you. Okay, so this says, honestly, I pretend to be someone I'm not because being vulnerable makes me uncomfortable. So like I said with the Ace of Cups in reverse, that's a lack of vulnerability, a lack of being open. So this says regrets. I should have, I would have, I could have. So maybe this is why the Ten of Swords is here. It's because this person has some regrets. Maybe they regret not being so real with you or open with you. I want this so badly, but I'm afraid of getting hurt, so I self-sabotage. Definitely with the Seven of Swords. That's some self-sabotaging behavior. I'm not ready to talk. I will only push you away. I feel like that's you, Virgo. At least from my side, from what I can see from the reading, it looks like that's you. Yeah, I knew this card was coming. I feel like an idiot for the choices I made. I wasn't thinking clearly at the time. You deserve the best and I respect you. I want to do the right thing. Maybe, I don't know who this is, Virgo, you or them, respects you too much to possibly talk to you, especially since they're not in the right headspace for a lot of them. I want to get away from the burdens I have to deal with, but I'm stuck right now. So the last two cards I'm going to pull are I miss you. So they're thinking of you, they have you in their memory, and then unresolved. So much has happened between us in the past. Can we work through it again? So I guess just a question of being able to work through it or not. Okay, so now let's go into the Hidden Truth Oracle, where in a similar vein, I'm just going to pull how this person's feeling and see what comes out. So the first one that came out here is I'm afraid to contact you, which I feel like is fitting. Maybe they're afraid not because they're like, well, it does look like you would be a bit defensive anyways. Not saying it's a bad thing, but just saying I feel like you're not really ready to talk. I said that at the beginning of this reading. I feel like for some of you, of course, this is just the general. For those of you that are relating to the fact that this person has hurt you and may have acted in a way that acted very coldly towards you. I don't react when people mention you, just came out. I know that I crossed the line with you. Wow. I regret lying to you. So just not being honest. I feel like I said that before. They weren't real or they weren't honest. Finding out the truth crushed me. So that could be you. Maybe that's what I'm talking about here, where you found out some sort of truth, or maybe this person is still hiding something and you know that they're hiding something, or something like that, to where you feel very betrayed. And maybe that's why you have like this defensive reading. to where you don't really want to hear from this person, like I keep saying. And then I know that I crossed the line with you just came out as well. So, it's a lot. Definitely a lot. Okay, let's get into your guys' outcome now and see in the immediate future what's going to be happening between the two of you. So there could be some good luck and positive change coming in both of your guys' lives. With the Wheel of Fortune here, if you guys are long distance, or especially with the Capricorn. There's a lot of swords in this reading, so you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Virgo. I feel like there was also, anyways, some wands here, so you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I have all signs though, but those are the main ones that I have. So 5 of Pentacles in reverse, maybe this person will be motivated to act because they feel like they're losing you or they're afraid of losing you. I feel like that's come out already, is that they're afraid of losing you. The High Priestess. So you guys will continue to have a really strong connection here. Almost like, I always say this in a lot of my readings, but an intuitive connection, like a soulmate connection or something where you guys can feel each other out. Like, okay, how's this person feeling? Almost as if you can feel it. I feel like you guys will continue to do that. Maybe this person will embrace their feelings more as well. Have their soul and their mind kind of more aligned, or their heart and their mind, you could say, more aligned. But yeah, that's what I have for you. Let's go into your reading now, Virgo, and kind of move away from this person and focus on you. I really think that's important to do in my readings, so let's do that in just a second. I have a lot of decks that I like to use. So Virgo, let's go into your general career finance read here. For those of you that are single and want a single read, I'll do it at the very end, so make sure you watch till then. See what's going on with you in general. Okay, so you could be doing something that really fulfills you this month. Emotionally, you could be opening up to people as well, just being very open and just being yourself with the Ace of Cups here. Very small percentage of you that could mean fertility as well, but I won't harp on that because it's very, very rare. But for those of you that are looking to get pregnant, Ace of Cups is a card of fertility. I have the King of Swords here as well. So I feel like you guys could be hearing from some sort of decision if you've been waiting on a decision. This is someone who's usually unbiased and will provide you with the honest truth. So if you're waiting on a decision, you can be hearing from someone at the mid-month point, especially if this has to do with a court case or something like that here, Virgo. 2 of Wands. So sorry, you could be planning or feeling as though you don't have a plan and kind of maybe winging it during this time. I don't know, something about planning. It could be either you're over planning or you're under planning. I also see you kind of possibly having a reunion or celebrating. For some of you, this could relate, Virgo, to this decision that you're hearing about. But for the rest of you, it just could mean that you're celebrating in general, experiencing happiness, experiencing stability. Just be aware of this planning thing that came out. If you have some sort of fulfilling dream here with the Ace of Cups, something that you really want to accomplish or do, maybe it's a good idea to plan for it. The Hermit card in reverse. Be careful, not to, gosh, this is coming out for everybody and it makes sense. When I say isolate yourself, I'm not meaning like isolate yourself in terms of like the virus. I just mean like physically isolate yourself. I just mean like call your friends and talk to people with the Hermit card in reverse. Make sure you're not pushing people away, which is kind of not relating to the rest of the reading. So maybe that's a specific amount of you that are kind of pushing people away possibly. Queen of Wands in reverse. So yeah, you know, talk to people. Don't. Queen of Wands in reverse. And the Hermit card, sorry. They both mean isolating yourself or not seeing people or talking to people, so just be aware of that. Please don't judge me for dropping my cards. I say this, but I've been learning to shuffle a different way, so don't judge me. So, Page of Cups, you could be getting a really emotional message or an offer that makes you emotional. I feel like there's a lot about offers or hearing something this month, so those of you that are waiting on something, I feel like you're going to hear it this month. That's getting a little too. Anyways, you could be also trying to manifest something into your life. Maybe you won't see the financial gain, but you'll get an offer, I feel like, this month. Okay, so let's go into this deck. Family dynamics or reconciliation. So for a lot of you, this definitely could be with this Four of Wands, as I was talking about, a possible reunion or celebration. For some of you, it could be reconciling with someone in your family, which I feel like it's the holidays, so that kind of makes sense. Family dynamic. Your family is requiring a time to heal issues that have created a wedge or unrest. We all need support as we move forward. Having an open, loving family unit is essential. Says, let's see what else comes out. Love redefined. I've never gotten this card before. Romance. Cupid has entered your heart and has awakened your love to romance, but this time on a different vibration. So maybe for a lot of you, that's why in the general it came out that you're just not willing to talk and you're moving forward. For some of you, you can be getting, looking towards the future and with someone else. Having a newfound love for yourself has created opportunity for a new chapter with possibilities to cultivate healthy relationships. Really relates to the general. For those of you that are agreeing with me and you're like, I'm not willing to walk down that same path again, looks like you're going to create a new opportunity for a happier, balance, and better chapter in your life. Exactly. A new start is coming. Expect powerful change in your life this month. And conclusions are within reach. Yeah, Virgo, definitely. Especially with the King of Swords there, where I was talking about like hearing something or something, hearing back from something. Definitely could be the case here. Blessings soon to come your way. Just know that you have blessings here. Surrender to the old possible ways of your life. Surrender to them to embrace new change. I think that really is what I was kind of talking about here. Possibly also just surrendering in general and wholeness or completeness. So you could be feeling complete or like as if things have finally been conclusive, which I feel like is definitely relating to the reading. Things just being complete. Okay. And finally, let's pull some advice for you. Oops. See if anything. Whoa! Okay. This could be a very happy time for you at the mid-month point with the Joy and Delight card. Just know that you'll be experiencing happiness. Plant the seeds. Exactly. So I think you're planting the seeds. With the new start is coming, like, that's the nature of new starts or change. I feel like you're starting to plant the seeds. Like I said, you may not see it this month, but I feel like you're planting the seeds for yourself this month in terms of money. Okay. So let's go through all signs now, Aries through Pisces, and see what messages are meant to come out for you for each sign. This reading can apply to their sun, moon, or rising signs, or Venus, especially if they have also a lot of this on their chart. It also could apply. Take it as it resonates. Mainly sun and rising, though, I'm going to say are the main ones. It doesn't have to be romantic, especially with this talking about a family reunion or family healing. Definitely can apply to a friend or family member as well if you have a question about them. I usually refer to it as if it's romantic, but it doesn't have to be. So, 10 of Cups for you here in reverse with an Aries. I feel like this Aries is maybe, for some of you, a marriage fell through or commitment fell through. Trust fell through here. Trust in reverse. Could be the same way this Aries is feeling the same way as you, Virgo. Sorry that I keep dropping the cards. Okay. Reconsider. So I feel like you and this Aries, maybe it's just trust fell through, something fell through. Virgo, just saying. Okay. With a Taurus, 7 of Pentacles. This Taurus is willing to invest in you. I think you'll be spending some time with this Taurus. Love yourself first. So it says your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So maybe this person wants to spend time with you because you have a lot of respect for yourself. This Taurus does. And then for some of you, it's a no. It's because no just came out. So I guess either way, maybe for some of you, invest in yourself before. That makes sense. Especially with the no card here, I feel like for some of you, love yourself first and then 7 of Pentacles. Maybe you guys need to work on yourself first before you're able to be with this Taurus. Or it could mean that this Taurus wants to be with you. You probably know where you're at with that. Okay, with a Gemini. So this Gemini here doesn't have peace of mind in regards to you. I feel like they haven't fully said their piece here or said what they want to say. They could be a little anxious as well. Wedding. A lot about marriages with you right now, Virgo. The situation involves marriage, it says, possibly with a Gemini. I love it when that happens, when the card goes right on the pile. It says, if you believe, from the Angel's Answers deck. So if you're looking for an answer, it says, if you believe. Let's see with the Cancer. So I see that there was some sort of breakup for some of you here with the 2 cups in reverse with the Cancer, or falling out. I do have the Sun card though, which shows me that one. Perhaps if you're looking for an answer down the line, it looks like it's a yes, or you guys could have some happiness coming in at the mid-month point despite the fact that there was a breakup for some of you. It says healing family issues. So for some of you, you could have been married to this person. I feel like this person is focusing on their career and finances right now. For those of you that are dealing with a Cancer, you got a long reading with a lot of cards. Look for a sign with a Cancer. Okay. For some of you dealing with a Leo, So Virgo, I feel like this Leo wants to talk to you. They want to be in communication with you here. It says religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So for some of you, there could be some religious factors in the way. Be assertive. So maybe if this person comes back into your life, I feel like they're going to try to win you over by charm here. King of Wands, if you feel like you need to be assertive with this person, then be assertive. With another Virgo. Okay, so you guys are both working on self-care. I feel like that's evident with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Since you guys are both Virgos, I feel like you're on the same page. You're just trying to better yourself. There's chemistry between the two of you, though. Definitely chemistry. It says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. In the near future, it says, something could be happening in the near future between the two of you. But for right now, I feel like you guys are just taking care of yourself. For those of you that are dealing with a Libra here, the Hangman in reverse, this Libra is pretty stubborn right now. Make the effort with this Libra. Maybe show them that you care, or this Libra will be making the effort with you soon enough. But just right now, I feel like they're a little resistant to change. So just be aware of that. Yeah, you know what? Maybe the effort is in this compromise here. It says compromise. So there might need to be compromise between the two of you. For those of you that are dealing with a Scorpio, you may have a new beginning here with the Death card. Things could possibly change. I like to think of the Death card as being in the opposite state of things that you're in right now, meaning a new beginning or an ending. Things not staying the same. Worth waiting for. Maybe the Scorpio is worth waiting for. It also says divine timing is at work in your love life. So maybe like things are changing now because they're supposed to. And then I got the romance card. So there's definitely a lot of... There could be some romance between the two of you. Okay, Virgo, if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, this Sagittarius is thinking of you and possibly even wants to take care of you. You could be getting, just saying for a very small percentage of your pregnancy or children in general, maybe in the past with a Sagittarius. But I think the Sagittarius really cares about you on a very deep level. Stay optimistic with the Sagittarius, or the Sagittarius is trying to stay optimistic about you. Take action, it says. So maybe the Sagittarius will be taking action soon. Or maybe you need to take action, I don't know. Virgo, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, Temperance in reverse. So this Capricorn maybe has problems with addiction or can't do things in moderation. Maybe they're very hot and cold. They could be also impatient with you if things are kind of still. But it says free yourself. So it might be time to take control back of your life, this says, because of this Capricorn. Success down the line, it says. So there is hope here, but maybe you'll find success by walking away for some of you. With an Aquarius. So this Aquarius could be making moves towards you. Maybe they were being a little nostalgic over you, Virgo, but now they could be heading towards you. Let's see. Keep an open mind, or they're trying to keep an open mind about you. says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations with this Aquarius, or vice versa, them with you. No! It's definitely difficult to learn to shuffle a different way. Like the old way I used to shuffle really hurt my hands, so I'm trying to figure out a new way to shuffle, but it's really hard to like unlearn certain habits with your hands. I feel like your hands are one of the most, like I play piano, so I know that like it's anything you do with your hands, it's all based on muscle memory. So whenever you try to unlearn a different, you know, or learn a different way to shuffle or something like that, see, it's very difficult, but I mean, I'm practicing trying to learn how to shuffle a different way. So just bear with me here. It's not going to affect your reading in any way. Just, you know, it's just hard for me to, I have small hands too. So anyways, okay. So with the Pisces, oh, sorry, I need to do this with Aquarius. That's why I was shuffling. This is one of the most stubborn decks I've ever had. Like if something isn't meant to come out, okay. It like doesn't. This card just flew out. You know, it says there's something better. So for some of you, if you feel like there's something better out there for you, then maybe there is with this Aquarius. Okay, finally with the Pisces. Ooh, okay, with the Pisces. Strength in reverse and the Queen of Wands. So maybe this person is like approaching you in a friendly way, this Pisces is, because they don't have the strength to really admit how they feel here. Pay attention to the red flags with this person. It says the signs are cautioning you with this Pisces. No need to worry. So pay attention, very kind of different messages. This person may want to speak to you in a friendly way, like I said, but they don't really have the strength to speak what's on their mind, this Pisces. It says pay attention to the red flags and also no need to worry. So I guess find your own story in there because that seems like it's a little contradicting. Cool. Okay, so let's go into new love. For those of you that are single, thank you for waiting this long in the reading, very patiently. So if you're dealing with if you're thinking of a friend and you're wondering if you're going to take it to the next level, someone you haven't been in a relationship with, let's see what's going to happen this month on a very general note, you guys. Okay. So this person, I feel like they're not really in touch with their emotions at the moment. Maybe they're not really thinking about it. They're trying to kind of repress themselves with the Queen of Cups. They could also be going through something. For some of them, something feels unfinished to them and they didn't get closure in a situation, so they're trying to do that. Or maybe they're trying to fulfill some sort of dream of theirs, or something that they want to accomplish or they don't feel fulfilled. Could also be the case. I also have this Two of Pentacles here, so they could be trying to balance a lot of people or a lot of things in their life. Just be aware of that, especially if you're dealing with a Capricorn. I do want to say that, or an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could also be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I'm not so sure that this month is the month for you guys, Virgo, with this new person, with this friend. I feel like they have too much going on in their life. So there maybe is promise for the future, but just be aware of that for this month on a very general note. That's what I have for you and a friend. I feel like they're trying to accomplish something during this time. So maybe their mind's just not there right now. May not be the best time to admit feelings. Okay. So in terms of totally new love, let's see. Totally new love. Wow. Six of Swords and the Tower card. So there's some sort of change in your life. I feel like I talked about that a lot in your general reading. There's some sort of change that you're meant to go through. Big change here. And you were resistant to for a while, and I feel like you're going to be going through this change now. Be aware of that with the Tower card. I don't feel like new love in general. I don't know if this is gonna be your month for new love. I feel like you guys are changing too much and trying to, like I said, there's a lot of possible patterns that you need to unlearn or cycles that you need to get out of or something like that. So I don't feel like this is the month for you guys in new love, but I do want to say I feel like it's a good thing because I feel like you guys need to work on yourself. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope that this reading has made sense. If it did, please comment, like, subscribe, all that. That means the world to me. Thank you guys for watching. I hope, like, again, that this meant something to you. Stay safe during this month. Have a great end to your year and happy holidays as well. I will see you soon. Make sure you subscribe in order to see future videos of mine. I am doing personal readings. If you're interested, please click or email me in the description box below and we can talk about it. Thank you so much, Virgo. Stay safe. Yeah, thank you for making it this far in the reading.